Hey, it's been a really long time since I've made a video. Well, like, made a video with, like, full-on effort and specifically gacha related. So here I'll just be showing you a quick process of how I do my gacha edits. Which I'll have to do more often now because this is now a gacha channel. Sorry. Okay. So, first off, what I do is I just edit little things here and there. Just editing the base of everything before I end up shading. Like making the hair a little bit fluffier. Just specifically, I like to focus on one thing at a time. Like first focus on the hair, and then the eyes, and then the skin, then the clothes. I like to do that instead of focusing on everything at once. It just kind of helps me a little more. Anyways, so I'm back in the gacha community, and I know that my dog is barking. I'm incredibly sorry, but I'm not re-recording this because I'm lazy as fuck. Anyways, so I know that I've left the community, come back, left, and came back again. But no matter what, I just keep coming back to you. And it's not because I love the community, it's because I'm a greedy son of a bitch, and I just want money. Well, that's part of it. It's also because this channel is something that I put a lot of time and effort into, and it all seems to be going to waste unless I return back to its origins, which is gacha. Anyways, as I said, I like to first start off with doing the hair, which is what I'm doing right now. There is a more in-depth video that I'm going to do specifically on hair shortly, and with all of my videos, I would accompany it not only with a short voiceover tutorial like what you're used to seeing, but also a full real-time process video so that you can see it in real time. Obviously, I wouldn't record over those because no way could I be talking for an hour. I'm just changing up my background first, since for me it is important to figure out your background as you do your character. I need water. I'm so dehydrated. Please drink water, stay hydrated. God, I'm such a hypocrite. Anyways, wow, thinking of it, these videos are hella uncoordinated. But then again, this is just a short process video, so there isn't much to explain. I'm just drawing the highlights onto the hair for those who are blind. But then again, if you're blind, why would you be watching YouTube? Sorry, that was a stupid thing to say. If you're blind, why would you be watching an art video? Sorry, blind people can do art too, but you wouldn't get anything out of seeing someone's process because you can't see. Anyways, moving on. Shit. Right, so I'm now officially back in the gacha community. This channel unfortunately doesn't welcome my art as warmly as I thought it would. But on my Instagram, a link in description, sorry. In my Instagram, I'll only be doing my regular art. I don't want to make that place gacha. No matter how much I do enjoy money. Sorry. And I don't despise gacha or anything. I have nothing against the community. I've just simply grown out of it and no longer interested in it as I was before. But again, I have no... Someone is calling me. That's rare. Who is it? It's my sister. She wants me to find the cat leash. Give me a second. I'm not gonna edit this out because I don't want to. Also, I hope that you don't hear my brother screaming in the room. The other room. He's not being tortured. Don't worry. He's only playing video games. Anyways, moving on. So you see that I also do everything on one layer. Because again, this is the base, which I enjoy doing. I will merge that line art for the hand, but I'm just leaving it like this for now so that I don't accidentally draw over any of the lines. And for anyone that is interested in my art, fret not, because I'm going to be making another channel. It's something that I put off for a long time because this channel took a lot of time and effort to create, and I kind of just want to use this for everything that I can. I do already have a few gacha videos for this channel unlisted, and you can get early access to it if you become a channel member, which I kind of doubt. The better option would be to join my Discord server and just become a booster there instead. even if you don't become a booster, joining the server, it would be a very good idea. And I will tell you why it's a good idea. Because you can talk to me if I decide to appear, which is extremely rare. But there are events which you can also get prizes. There's a little birthday bot there, so you can put your birthday in and people can be like, happy birthday, because I know you're alone. I know you're lonely. I know people forget your birthday. You lonely, sad son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm just self-projecting. Anyway, so continuing on. Again, as I said, when I draw, I like to, edit. I like to slowly focus on one thing at a time. So right now I'm focusing on the clothes. Alright. Anyways, so I'll need to make a new art channel, which I already am doing. I just want to stock up on a bunch of gacha videos first. Since doing gacha, it is a lot easier than just doing art. It is much, much easier. It doesn't mean that it takes no effort. It certainly does. It takes effort and it is rather time consuming. However, it's a lot easier than doing art because everything from scratch. So I'll be doing gacha and art at the same time. My main focus will always be towards art. After all, it is my passion. Gacha isn't, but money is. I simply love money, which is again why I'm doing this. Just want to emphasize the fact that I'm greedy as fuck. Anyways, back to this process. So now you see I'm just going on to the skin. I like to draw my own noses because how I draw noses is better, even though that looks exactly like something you can make in gacha. But still, once again. Also, I only use 2 brushes, which is the airbrush, and then I just use my regular brush, which is just like a soft round brush. It's nothing really special. It's kind of like pen fade in Ibis Paint. So once again, I don't use a lot of brushes, which is rather iconic for somebody who is known for making a lot of brushes. I mostly did that for views and revenue, but I did really use those brushes. But after the first or second video, it just kind of pushed it. Anyways, as you can see, you can't really see the process too clearly for how I shaded clothes, but you can see it in real time, second for second, not speeded up at all, with some cheap, shitty lo-fi music in the background if you follow the link in description after you finish watching this video, since the other one does not have my angelic voice. That is a joke. Sorry, when I get nervous, I act egotistical. God, these videos are so shitty. I should just fucking script something. Sorry for cutting off the audio at random points. I need to come off as calm and collected. I actually don't, but I decide to anyways, even though you already know my true colors. Anyways, look at the little chibi I made in the corner. That is me, by the way. Isn't it pretty? I know it's pretty. Thank you. Feel free to compliment me. Please. I'm really attention deprived. Please compliment me. Please, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Again, this video is terrible. Okay. So anyways, I like to use the liquify pen to adjust certain things, because when I do gacha edits, I really want to take full advantage of, well, what an edit is. I don't like to use gacha as a base, then draw over it, line art, base colors, everything. Instead, I just like to use the base that was already given to me and just draw over it, but without creating the base again. Like, no line art, because I hate line art. Line art is so goddamn shitty. So instead I just do this. Anyways, so what you could take away from today is learning to utilize whatever you have originally. I see a lot of people, like specifically super beginners, whenever they do a gacha edit, they trace over the exact lines the gacha character gave you in like black or whatever, and then they color it in the exact same, which I don't understand why you would do that if it just makes it look exactly like the gacha base you had before, except a lot shittier. I don't know why you would do that, but just don't do that. Why? Because it looks terrible and you're wasting your time. I mean that in a nice, caring way, not in the you're a terrible editor, even though you probably are. I'm sorry, that is a joke. Please calm down. Art is a skill. It's something that you develop, okay? So if you are shitty now, it's okay. Literally every single great artist in the world was shitty. No one pops out of their mother or incubator, however you were born. Times are changing. And why was I thinking of clones? God, if I had a clone of myself... Sorry, really weird. If I had a clone of myself, I would kind of be gay for her. Is that like self-love or is that gay? Would they technically be my type? This is a stupid conversation. I'm moving on. Anyway, so as you see, I'm putting on some blue onto the skin, which is also why I find it important to first pick your background, because whatever background you have will affect your subject, alright? Anyways, now I'm going in to just clean up the eyes. I should have removed the highlights in the beginning, but I'm a bit dumb, so I didn't do that. Anyways, just cleaning up my eyes so they're a big, round circle, a big, round, empty circle. Alright? I honestly don't care much about making things look too clean, since I kind of like things a little bit messy. I feel like, wow, that was a huge jump of detail. This is like every single other tutorial ever, except this isn't a tutorial. This is a process video, simply so you can grasp the idea of what I do. Which is, you know, oh, I do the hair, I do the clothes, I do the skin, and then I do the eyes, and then I do effects over it. Alright? Anyways, I like to soften up the edges because it gives it, well, a soft look. Well, bam, she has pupils. She looks like a goddamn lizard. But then again, she's like a dinosaur. Which doesn't actually make sense if you think of it, but fuck it, it's anime. Anime doesn't make sense. I think my mother's calling me. I love my mother, but why now? Update. My mom just wanted to tell me to keep an eye on the laundry, and my dog is now in my room, and now she wants to get out. What the fuck? Give me a second. Never mind. Screw it. Mocha, you decide to stay here, you'll stay here. So if you hear weird long nails against a wooden floor, that is her. Please stop itching yourself. Anyways, so moving on. I like to first touch up everything with an overlay layer, which I use a nice light warm color to give the skin a little bit of a glow. And you can also get a dark blue or dark purple or whatever color you want to darken up your shadows. And I like to kind of bring the background onto the character a little bit, just so that the character can kind of belong in their background just a little better. That's all. Anyways, moving on, I'm just adjusting the colors. You don't have to do this, but I like to see whatever I can do. And if you don't like the end result, then that's okay, you can just revert back. But I feel like it's a good thing just to please stop walking, you are very distracting. I feel like it's kind of fun just to mess around with your colors first, just so that you can see what you can do or what you can improve on. And it only takes a couple minutes, so it's not like you're really losing anything. I just want things to feel a little bit warmer and put together. Then I put a little bit sharpen on and some noise for a little bit of that texture. Then I just do a little bit of overpainting. Yes, sir. I need water again. Okay, we're back. So I'm just moving the character into the middle because they were off the edge. And then I just put something behind them because I forgot about their tail. And she's a furry, so she needs a tail. She's not a furry. Is she a furry? No, she's not a furry. This is not a furry. Alright? Please tell me I'm not a furry. I have nothing against furries, I just don't want to be one. Anyways, so I just draw a quick outline for a tail. I try to do something a little bit flowy. I fill it in, and then I just try to make it like a little bit fuzzy. That's not supposed to be sharp, that's supposed to be fuzzy. Forgive me, I don't know how to draw. That's a lie. I'm such a good damn artist and you should fear me. That's also a lie. Sorry, I'm coping. Anyways, that is just adjusting the colors a little bit. And then again, I'm using some noise to create that texture that you see on my art. Yeah. So I just had to give the tail some of the textures that was on the character so that it can all kind of match together. Apologies. Yes. I don't even know what I'm apologizing for. I guess for that half-assed explanation and lack of script. Then I just draw with white, a little bit sparkles and the lime thingies by her face. I do some outlining on the character just so that she can pop a little bit. This is just it's a good little thing to do. It makes it look cute. It looks cute as fuck. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you look forward to more gacha content. See ya!